so we're talking about Get Out today, right?
It's true.
And Get Out, there's this procedure, which, no spoilers, if you know what the procedure is, this will make sense, though. Do you think if this procedure was possible in real life, one, someone would do it, like in the vein of Get Out, not in like would they do it for science, like would they do it in how they do it in Get Out, and two, would they get away with it?
I don't think they get away with it.
Okay.
Because I think if like you look at Lakeith Stanfield's character, it's like obvious that your friends and your family would obviously know something was up.
Yeah, but like he goes back out in the world, like it's like he's still
Well,
there. He's
allegedly.
not like abducted.
No, but no, because when
No, I guess you're right.
when
you're right.
Rod's looking on the internet, it's like he's missing.
Yeah, he's still missing. No, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, and I think at least one horribly sick individual would do it because there are some weird people in the world.
No, that's fair. Do you think that like, and you think they wouldn't get away with it though?
I don't think they get away with it.
Okay. Do you think they're caught in like the just a similar vein of like someone escapes, or like is it kind of like?
Well, Loki, that's kind of a problem I have with this movie, and I don't know how spoilery this is, but like, it's like obviously this couldn't happen because. Well, I mean, you don't know how much the Armitage's web like weaves.
Yeah.
So you don't know how
they seem to be pretty powerful.
Yeah, and they also seem to be pretty reclusive.
Yes.
So it's like I think his name is Dre. Dre just goes missing, and then no one sees him ever again, and he never shows back up.
Yeah.
Until Chris.
Which is maybe like an underlying like people don't look for people like Dre. You know, like cops don't look for those type of people. Like this isn't a high profile like disappearance. You know.
That's true.
I don't know if that's like an intentional subtext of the movie or if that's just kind of present.
I don't know.
Well, anyway, welcome back to Stole My Line, a Fireside Film Podcast. I'm Grant.
And I'm Drew.
And today we are roasting s'mores and talking about
Get Out.
Directed by Jordan Peele. Drew, tell me a little bit about how I feel like we both kind of fell in love with this movie.
Yeah, it's true. Well, okay. Flashback to high school. Okay.
Flashback.
We're
here.
14 or 15. You were 2 years older than me, ish.
Half-ish.
Not ish. You were just 2 years older than me.
Okay, well, anyway.
And you bust down the door one day, right?
Okay. Yeah.
You say, Drew, you have to watch Get Out. And I was like, what's Get Out? And you're like, it's this movie that I just watched.
Okay.
Can you act like you're 22 and engaged, please?
Okay. Yes. Engaged both to a person and in this podcast. This is a hard listen, guys. It's been a wild day. All right. Yes.
Okay.
So I bust down the door. I say,
bust down the door, and you go, Drew, you have to watch Get Out.
Drew, you have to watch Get Out.
And I was like, I don't know what Get Out is. And you're like, it's this movie that I just watched. And I was like, all right, bet. So then I come to your house that night, and we watch Get Out, and I was friggin' hooked.
Yeah.
I was like so invested. And then at the end of the movie, I was like, Jordan Peele is my favorite person
ever
of all time. I will marry him.
Oh gosh.
No, I won't. And then now it's like been 6 years, and I have lots of differing thoughts.
Yeah, we're definitely older
on Get
than
Out.
when we were like really into this movie.
But I will say this movie, in the moment, to my teenage brain, like unlocked something and showed me that like movies could say more than just just what the movie is saying with the sound and picture. A movie could say more than that.
Yeah.
Whether you agree with Jordan's take or not, whatever. But this movie was super impactful when I was 14.
No, I completely agree. I think this movie it was very acclaimed when it came out, and I still think it deserves its flowers in a lot of ways. I think it's definitely interesting rewatching it with slightly older eyes, because I love this movie, and part of me has that nostalgia for like when we were in, high school. I think I watched this first with my brother, and we were like blown away by the storyline, because we were like, what is happening? And then it all clicks. You're like, oh my gosh. So I definitely have nostalgia for it still, which I think is a recurring theme with some of the movies I like. But okay, so tell me, while I put some more wood on the fire, like your experience of rewatching it this time, what were your thoughts? Maybe what was different for you than when you were 14 watching it?
I think I noticed kind of just more plot holes.
Okay.
I mean, I think the whole thing with Dre of like, could he be, like, if he went missing, would he be found? And then just like, kind of things that didn't make sense of like, I don't know, like Rose says in the beginning of like, yeah, like you're the first black guy I've dated, which like doesn't help her case. Not your phone. It doesn't help her case at all, because like who cares if she's dated a black guy? That would like leave Chris's guard down. If he's like, oh yeah, you're the 5th black guy I've dated.
Yeah.
And then Chris would be like, oh yeah, great.
Yeah, it
And then the Armitage could have just played off like they were a normal family. And also like the moment Chris walked in, just like knock him on the head, take him to the basement. And like I know like you're trying to build tension and everything, but it's like
I thought the reason they kept him like alive and stuff was so the family could meet him and like see him.
I guess that's true.
And like see how he interacts and like how he is physically.
Give him a test viewing.
Yeah,
Right.
I thought that was always the reasoning behind not just like knocking him out immediately, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, and also they have to like get him in the sunken place.
That is true. They do have to like prep his mind.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I just don't think the writing kind of like structurally was as strong as I once thought. I think it's still really good.
Yeah.
And I will say this movie, I've seen this movie probably like 5 times.
No, I've seen it probably,
Maybe 10.
probably closer to 10.
And I feel like it was just, I don't know, it just didn't hit the same as it used to. Which, I mean, I haven't seen it in probably like 3 years, so.
Really?
I don't know.
Yeah. I showed this one recently. I feel like I always say this too. I showed it recently to my fiance.
Yeah.
Actually, it wasn't recently. It was like over a year ago. It was early on in dating. And she was like kind of in the same, it was cool to rewatch it through her eyes of like kind of in the same boat of like, oh my gosh, what's happening? And then it all clicks and she's like, no way. But since we've started like, you know, being together and everything, there have been other movies like when we watched Inception together where we still talk about her reaction to that movie. Her reaction to this movie was a lot more muted. Like she was like, oh, okay, I understand what's going on. And then that was kind of it, you know?
Yeah. I do feel like,
maybe it wasn't her vibe, I don't know.
well, I feel like this movie might have less rewatchability once you know the twist.
I think the second time is super rewatchable.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Like the first and second time are really, really cool.
Right.
The second time you pick up on everything.
I think the second time you see a lot of Rose's character and you're
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, she's
yeah,
the
yeah,
worst.
she's horrible.
But now it's
Horrible.
like, maybe it's just because I've seen this movie so much.
You're right.
But
Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said about like we've diluted the movie a little bit.
Yeah,
by,
I
like
agree.
watching it so much over the years. Okay, well, so tell me more about, I guess, what you did like upon this rewatch and what you found to be interesting about this movie.
right, I mean, the symbolism for like a directorial debut
Mm-hmm.
is incredible,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the writing as a whole and like Jordan executing. By the way, we're on a first-name basis, me and Jordan. Jordan Peele executing his vision and what he wanted and the message he wanted to portray.
Yeah.
I think he freaking crushed it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And I think this movie kind of sparked the like satire with a political message.
Yes.
Kind of.
Yeah, I mean, at least
thing that
at
we've
the
seen.
scale. I feel like I've seen a few, like Snowpiercer kind of was that, but Snowpiercer was not like as accessible. It's definitely been done before, but also the way it dealt with race and like there was a lot there that was very first of its time. Yeah.
I feel like now every artistic or semi-artistic movie feels like it has to have some sort of political leaning.
I mean, like Parasite, for example, is
Yeah,
all about
exactly.
like class, like, and which is another Bong Joon-ho.
I mean,
guess,
and
but,
I think like that is both good and bad. I think you look at Parasite, great movie.
yeah,
I think if you look at something like Eddington, it's like
there's
just-
a lot there.
it's trying to be more than it is.
Oh my gosh, Eddington! It is literally like a Parasite for us. Like it will never.
We're gonna reference it in every single
Oh
episode.
my gosh, yes, but yes, Eddington's a great example. Okay, yeah, I think it is tough to watch this movie in retrospect, knowing all that came after it, and almost maybe tried to mimic it a little bit. Not saying
Yeah.
that like every movie did. Parasite's great. Like there are a bunch of incredible movies that do similar things here, but yeah, I definitely agree. I think something that when I rewatch this movie, I just freaking love Chris. Like I love Daniel Kaluuya in this
If
movie.
he didn't, I don't know who won Best Actor, but if he didn't,
He didn't.
I mean, I didn't think he did, but
No, he
his
won. He won
performance
Best
is
Supporting like a few
phenomenal.
years later for Judas and the Black Messiah.
Yeah.
But like he was nominated, but he didn't win. But man, he is so good. Like you root for him. I feel like so freaking hard the whole movie. Like it makes it for me every single time because I love him and like you want him to get out the whole movie. You know?
I will say, Allison Williams.
Oh yeah,
who
she's
plays
great.
Rose.
She's great.
Also freaking crushed.
No, she absolutely kills it. She plays like a very kind of difficult role of like being believable enough before you know the twist, and then after seeing all of the cracks in that facade. Yeah,
And that's something I noticed too. Of like, now that I've seen it for my 10th time, it's like I know the twist and I know Rose is the big bad.
yeah. Dude, the scene where she is like eating the cereal and then she's on the phone and she's like, "Oh no!" and like, but she's like completely blank.
Yeah.
Like it's really great.
I mean,
It's
she really
great
plays two
stuff.
characters.
Oh yeah,
she
100%.
plays nice Rose and
like
Psychotic Rose.
Evil Rose. Yeah. No, it's so good. Tell me more. I want to hear more of your thoughts. Or do you have anything specifically you want to discuss about Get Out?
I do have two questions, but
Okay.
we'll get to those
Okay.
in a second. I think I noticed more like symbolism, and I think the satire and the critique on like subtle racism, I don't think I picked up on as much.
Mm-hmm.
Like obviously this has like political messaging, but like the subtle racism
Yeah.
of like when he references Tiger.
Yes.
Or
Or
he's
like,
like,
I would have voted for
I would've-
Obama's
Yeah.
third term or whatever.
And
yeah.
even just like the whole auction scene, not the auction scene, but the party scene really
Yes.
stuck out to me. Just kind of the dialogue and the conversations they were having, and there's so many subtle leanings that I didn't pick up on when I was 14.
Yeah.
That I picked up on now. That was super interesting.
Yeah. No, I agree.
What do you like about this movie? I feel
Well, I mean, I definitely, Chris. I think I love how this movie is serious enough, and I kind of want to talk about this at some point too. But like, the ending still ends on a light note. Like, it kind of leaves
Right.
a good taste in your mouth. You know, you watch like maybe a really good movie, but the ending is either so sad you're just like, man, like, I kind of leave this movie not like feeling great.
Yeah.
You still leave this movie feeling like you end on a positive note and it's funny. Like, I think that serves the movie well. Which I want to talk to you briefly about this before we get into other stuff. But there were two endings to this movie,
this is true.
and you can find it on YouTube or wherever. But the ending of this movie that happens where, you know, TSA comes in and it's like the ending's funny and like he gets out and he gets away. You know, all that is like what you're used to. But it's Rod. Rod is the character's name. He comes in, and then the deleted version or like the alternate version was it's actual cops that come in and he gets arrested.
It's arrested just
because
in
he's
jail.
choking her, and like it still kind of ends on like a funny note, but like it's a lot darker. I don't know. You've seen it. What do you think? Like, do you think that Jordan went in the right direction with this ending?
Low key, no.
Really? Okay. Actually, that checks out. That checks out for you.
I don't, and like I think it's just because I don't know if I like darker stories more, but I think I don't mind a cynical ending.
Yeah.
And I mean, I rewatched the ending too,
Yeah.
the alternate ending.
Okay.
And I mean, he's in
prison.
the prison, and
does,
Rod
like-
comes in,
yeah,
and they're
yeah.
talking. And Rod's like, I need more names. Like, I need you to give me something to work with here. And Chris is like, nah. Like,
Yeah.
it's over. We got him.
Yeah.
And then, like, walks away.
Yeah.
And it's like that finality of, like...
He still kind of won. even though-
like, I think he did win. It's just, like... And, like, he's so kind of traumatized that he just is so numb and doesn't care anymore.
Yeah.
That just... Like, take all the race stuff out of it. Even just that from a character
Yeah,
perspective.
it is great.
Feels way more, and like I think you kind of get that when he's in the cop car and Rod's like, "I told you not to go in there."
He's like
and
don't.
and he's like, "Shut up," or whatever he says. You still kind of get like the numbness from Chris, but that kind of struck at home more. But
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I definitely hear your take, and I think I can get on board with that. I might be partial to the ending that I've seen every single time
Right.
too. So, like, I'm curious, and I need to do more research if it was just like fans reacted better, or like audiences reacted better to the ending we ended up getting, or if he like made a directorial decision. I don't really know where he landed in that decision making, but yeah, I was curious what you thought on that. No, like besides, I think I overall the tone of the movie, I like how smart it is. Like just genuinely, I think the concept is super unique. And that's something I've always appreciated about this movie. Oh, no!
The wood lit on fire.
If you're listening on podcast, Drew S'more just ate it. He just fell off the stick.
It's so sad. It's just burning.
We'll get you a new s'more for the next podcast.
Thanks, Grant.
Oh, no.
That's so funny.
Oh, man.
Do you have more sticks?
Yeah, I have more sticks. Okay. Anyway, I like how smart this movie is. I think it's a super... interesting concept, super original. I actually really like I think I like Chris's backstory a lot. Every time he delivers a scene about like his mom and how he just sat there, like it is like genuinely so heartbreaking. Like I am so sad for him as a character. I think it just ties back to like I love Chris as a character. I think he's so good. So I
think Daniel Kaluuya is low-key underrated.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Where did he go?
He's still doing stuff.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Also, Lakeith Stanfield's in this movie.
Oh my gosh.
I love Lakeith Stanfield.
He is great in everything.
He's so good, bro.
Should we do a Sorry to Bother You review?
I'm low-key down.
Oh gosh.
I'm almost done with Atlanta because I didn't have Hulu for the longest time, and I got the free month of Hulu.
Okay.
Darius, who he plays, is so funny to me.
Yeah.
He's so funny.
Okay. Yeah. I haven't seen Atlanta. I have seen a handful of his movies, so I think he's such an underrated actor. I think he's great in literally every single thing he does. Yeah. No, I mean I don't really have much else. I love the symbolism with the deer. Obviously the first time I watched that, I'm like, why was the deer in this movie the whole time? But you do one Google search and it makes sense. I think there's a lot of smartness that he does overall in that area of filmmaking that it adds layers to the film that like they didn't necessarily need to be there, but it adds a lot of depth to it. So,
and again, like I kind of said this, but Jordan Peele as a writer is probably the most impressive part to me now.
No, it's super impressive.
Because it's like the originality and the symbolism, and it's like this would take most people 10 years of writing it. And like I know Key and Peele existed, and like Jordan Peele, he wasn't a new writer.
Right, but like in the genre that he was doing, this is super
yeah.
Yeah. No, it's great.
And I mean, I think he's been relatively consistent too with Us and Nope.
Yeah,
whether you like either of those movies, I like just with the symbolism and with the twists and everything, that's been consistent across the board.
Yeah, 100%. No, and I think those are two movies that we can review at some point too. And
yeah,
talk
we
about,
totally should.
I think Get Out's probably my favorite of the three. I don't know if you feel the same way. I've grown kind of partial to Us recently. I love Us.
Yeah, you were talking about that the other day.
Yeah, but anyway, you had two other questions. I want to hear them unless there's anything else you want to talk about.
I have forgotten the questions.
Okay. Well, that's the podcast, guys. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, while you try to think of those questions, how do you feel about this movie? Like, do you think this is still like a let's buy it on Blu-ray, it's a great movie of the 2010s, or are you kind of like just watch it on streaming? Like, where are you landing with this movie now? Because for me, I'm like, oh, you got to buy this one on Blu-ray. It's great.
That's where you are right now?
I still love this movie.
That's interesting.
I still love this movie.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Really?
I know, which is crazy.
I feel like years ago you would have been like, yes, this is one of the greatest movies
this
ever made.
Used to be my favorite movie ever.
Oh my gosh.
I think it's still really
I genuinely
good.
thought you'd be like super high on this movie coming into it.
But I think it does. It kind of feels like a one-trick pony, and when you know the trick, it's like, I don't know, but even that coming out of my mouth feels wrong to say. I don't know. Well, I think I'm going to go see it in theater at that rank.
Okay. Yeah, I wish I'd seen this in theaters. I think it came out,
2017?
Let's look. Let me see. 2017. Wow. Right on the nail on the head.
Look at me.
Yeah, I wish I'd seen this in theaters. I probably wasn't. Like, at the time, I don't think my dad would have let me go see this in theaters. But like, I definitely wish I could have experienced this for the first time.
Yeah.
In theaters, like that would have been a really cool experience.
We did see Nope in IMAX. Do you remember this? And
oh my gosh, we did.
The theater was packed too.
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy.
It was. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually haven't seen Nope since we saw it.
I haven't either.
Wow, we really need to redo that one.
Yeah,
comment below. What's your favorite Jordan Peele movie? Send us a DM or something like that. Do you remember any of your questions, or are you just like blanking right now?
I am blanking.
Okay. Wait, you did mention that there's maybe some political aspect of this movie that you want to talk about. Was it anything to do with that?
Did I say that?
Vaguely. Over text today. Maybe we're cutting this part. I don't know.
I really don't remember what I was going to say.
All right, should we just cut that part of the podcast?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Well, guys, thank you for being here. We can't remember if we had anything else to talk about, but hey, we love this movie, or at least like this movie
No,
a lot.
it's definitely a good movie.
It's a good watch. Let us know what you think. Let us know if there's any other thoughts you have on this movie, and if we should go review more Jordan Peele movies. I think.
Yeah.
He's also got one coming out next Christmas.
That sounds right.
I think that is.
He has one in the works.
I'm shooting from like deep 3 right there on that one, but I don't know.
And what's your favorite?
Yeah, is Nope good? There's a lot of questions about is Nope good.
We need a rewatch now.
Yeah, but hey, thank you for being here. We love you. Next week we are reviewing
The Thing.
Oh my gosh, we are. I had no idea what we were reviewing, by the way.
Wow, look at me.
I was banking on you now.
I usually never know.
Listen, there's been a lot of podcasts we've done. So
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
The Thing. By who? I don't even know
John
who
Carpenter thing.
Who did?
John Carpenter.
Yeah, that sounds right. I knew that.
It's the remake, the 80s remake, I guess. I don't know.
I've never seen it. Have you seen it?
No, I've never seen it.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a new one. So yeah, tune in for that. We're catching up on Spooky Month in November, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, take a break.
Enjoy a film.
We'll see you next time.